guys, Britt here. School's out, summer's here, and I got a joke for ya. What do basketball players do to stay cool during a game? They stand near the fans. So today, Pastor Winston is starting a new series, and it's all about leaders and heroes. We're going to hear stories from the Bible about leaders and how they led, how God used them, and how they failed. And it's got me thinking about what makes a good leader. And here are some of your ideas.
A good leader makes good decisions.
Because they climb and they say humans, thank you.
Kind, sweet, helpful, joyful, grateful, and also treat for others who you love. To be nice, kind, helpful, careful, and also very gentle, and also sweet, kind, and gentle. And most of all, be grateful for others and be grateful what you have and your powers.
By being kind.
When they jump in the air and then they're like,
What makes somebody a hero?
Be happy!
Help people.
if they help a lot of people, not for God to be impressed, but be selfless, take care of others in need.
That they do good things.
Those are all really important parts to being a leader. Often we think about these good qualities like caring about people and the earth, being honest, being able to help solve conflicts peacefully, making wise decisions, and thinking about the future are just a few of the really important parts of being a good leader. But also jumping is important if you want to be a basketball star. But some people become leaders or heroes, and I don't think they even really choose it, or they don't really expect that it's going to happen this way, or that everyone's going to suddenly look up to them. Maybe they have other skills that we admire, and that kind of just launches them into a position of leadership, whether they wanted it or not. Another leader that we often think about is Michael Jordan. He's like one of the best basketball players of all time, right? We always love our athletes. We want to be them when we grow up. We idolize them. Michael Jordan has some of the most expensive shoes in the world named after him, and there's even a song called Like Mike. So he's a pretty big deal. But something you might not know about him is that he wasn't actually the kindest person. He was pretty mean to his teammates and ruthless to those who he didn't think were doing a good job, and he's known to kind of have made fun of people he didn't think looked cool. Now, that doesn't mean that everything he did was terrible or that we shouldn't admire his basketball skills. They're still pretty sweet. But we do need to remember that he's a human leader, and we can pray for him and pray that God changes his heart. But we're all humans and we all make mistakes, and it's kind of cool how God still wants to use us to help bring about his kingdom, even though we're continually making mistakes. And God is willing to give us a second or a third or a fourth chance to get there. So I hope you guys find these stories that are coming up encouraging and inspiring. And kids, remember that it's not just for when you're an adult. You are all called to be leaders in your own way, in your own context. So whether you're at school or on your sports teams, you can be a leader in those situations too. I hope you find it encouraging that you don't have to be perfect either. From these stories, you're going to learn that not all God's chosen people were perfect. They definitely messed up. So there's grace for you too. So let's watch and learn from these Bible heroes and learn how to lead, even if we're not always winning. And if you're gonna go check out our Sunday school lessons today, go back to the description box for this video, and there you'll find the links for our lessons for kids, for junior youth, and for youth, all through the meeting house. We're continuing our series on Revelation. It's episode 4, so go check those out.